Students, we are now in part 2 video. In part 1, we have seen exercise 5.1, 1 to 3 problems we have completed. Now, in part 2 video, we are going to continue the same exercise 5.1. From 4th question, we are going to see. Students, in part 1, I gave you the assignment. Everybody have completed. Only 2 small problems I gave you. I hope you all completed. Isn't it? Okay students, now today we will enter into the part 2 session. See the fourth question. If f of x is equal to x plus 1 divided by x minus 1. See what they have given. F of x is equal to x plus 1 divided by x minus 1. Then prove that f of x is equal to x. Clear? f of x is equal to x we want to prove. Clear all of you? Now we will start the solution. Solution. Given f of x is what? X plus 1 divided by x minus 1. This is given in the question. Clear? Now what we have to prove? f of x. This value we have to prove it is equal to x. Now I have written f of x. Now this f I have written as such. Now you see f of x. Inside I am having f of x. Instead of this f of x equal to what value I am having now? X plus 1 divided by x minus 1. Clear? See students, if here f, x means here having x. Here f, here instead of x what we are having? X plus 1 divided by x minus 1 we are having. Okay, I will tell you with the explanation now. F of x is equal to, if you see here, f of x is equal to x plus 1 divided by x minus 1. Then next we have found f of x plus 1 divided by x minus 1 I have written. Equal to, see here x means x we are having, here x means x we have written. The same equation, instead of x means we have written x. But in the place of x we are having what? X plus 1 divided by x minus 1. So this equation how will you write now? How will you write this equation? Wherever you are having x, you have to substitute x plus 1 divided by x minus 1. Can you able to understand? In f of x means in the question you have to write x. Suppose f of x plus 1 divided by x minus 1 means in the place of x you have to substitute this value. Here I am going to substitute here x I am having, instead of x I am going to write this. See, x plus 1 divided by x minus 1. Here I am having plus 1. I am writing that plus 1 divided by x minus 1 I am having. Instead of x what I am going to substitute? This value. So I am going to write x plus 1 divided by x minus 1. After this minus 1 I am having, I am writing. Clear all of you? Here x means in question also x. In f of inside instead of x, whatever the value you are having, that value you have to substitute for x. Clear? This step how it came, all of you are clear? The same thing I have written there. If you see there what I have written, x plus 1 divided by x minus 1 plus 1 divided by, instead of this x I have written this. X plus 1 divided by x minus 1 minus 1 I have written. Clear all of you? Clear? Now you see, here we are having numerator and denominator. For 1 we are having only numerator. Which means what? Denominator is what there? 1. You have to understand that denominator part is having 1. See students, I have considered denominator as part 1 and I am going to do cross multiplication. Clear all of you? 1 into x plus 1 is x plus 1. I have written there. In between plus, so I have written plus. Similarly, x minus 1 into 1 is x minus 1. So I have written 1 into x minus 1. Divided by what I told in cross multiplication. You have to go from right to left and left to right. Then denominator part you have to multiply. X minus 1 into 1 is what? X minus 1. All divided by, again 1 into x plus 1 is x plus 1 minus sign, 1 into x minus 1 is x minus 1 is x minus 1. Clear all of you? See, we are doing the cross multiplication. There 1 into x plus 1 is x plus 1. X minus 1 into x minus 1 I have written. Divided by denominator part I have multiplied x minus 1 into 1 is x minus 1. See, in numerator we are having one fraction, in denominator we are having one fraction. So what we have to do, this denominator part now it will become reciprocal. So I have written x minus 1 divided by x plus 1 minus, if goes inside, minus 1 into x is minus x, minus into minus is plus 1. Clear? Divided by x minus 1. Now you see this x minus 1 and this x minus 1 will get cancelled. This plus 1 and minus 1 will get cancelled. Here plus x and minus x will get cancelled. In the numerator part, what is left? X plus x we are having. X plus x value is what? 2x divided by, in denominator we are having 1. Here 1 plus 1 is what? 2. So 2x divided by 2. What? 2 will get cancelled. Remaining is what? X. Now finally we have proved f of x is equal to x, we have proved. Clear? The last line what we have to write? Hence proved. Clear students? Only this step you will be feel little difficult. It is not difficult, only small trick is there. Here x means here also x should be there. After f of whatever the value you are having, that the value for your x you have to substitute. Clear? Since I am having x, so I am writing here x. Here after f, instead of x I am having x plus 1 divided by x minus 1. So wherever I am having x, now I want to substitute this value. Clear students? At last we have proved f of x is equal to x. Next we will see the fifth question. This is the fifth question. For f of x is equal to x minus 1 divided by 3x plus 1. Write the expression of f 1 by x and 1 divided by f of x. We have to find the value of f 1 by x and 1 divided by f of x value we have to find. Clear students? Now what they have given now in question, f of x is equal to x minus 1 divided by 3x plus 1. See the question carefully. If here x, in here also we are having x. Clear? Now what expression we have to find the value? F of 1 by x. Now function what we are having? 1 by x. So in the question wherever we are having x, what we have to substitute now? We have to substitute 1 by x. Clear? Here f x means you have to put x. Here f 1 by x means in the question you have to put 1 by x. Wherever having x, there you have to put 1 by x. Clear? See, here I am having x, so I have written 1 by x. Minus 1 divided by 3x I am having. Instead of x, what I have to write now? Because I am having f of 1 by x, so I am writing 1 by x plus 1 plus 1. See, for this I am having numerator and denominator. For this I am having only numerator, which means the denominator part is what? 1. You have to consider the denominator part is 1. So, you will write now 1. After writing denominator part 1, what we have to do? We have to do cross multiplication. See, 1 into 1 is 1, x into 1 is x, divided by x into 1 is x. Clear? Divided by 3 ones are 3. So, it consider the 3 by x. So, 1 into 3 is 3, x into 1 is x, divided by x into 1 is x. Clear students, how we are doing the cross multiplication? Clear all of you? The next step what it will become? For the numerator we are having one fraction, for denominator we are having one fraction, which means the denominator part will become reciprocal. So it will become x divided by 3 plus x we will get. Clear all of you? So the next step what? This x and x will get cancelled. Remaining is what? 1 minus x divided by 3 plus x we are having. So now we have found the expression value of 1. F of 1 by x we have found the value. What is the value for this? x 1 minus x divided by 3 plus x is our answer. Now next we have to find 1 divided by f of x value. See here 1 divided by, instead of f of x in question what we are having, x minus 1 divided by 3x plus 1. So write here, in f of x value in question itself they have given. You write here, now see here only 1 is there, which means what? In denominator part is what? 1. So again 1 fraction. So a by b, c by d, the fraction means how we have to write? A by b into d by c, reciprocal. So that like only 3x plus 1 will go up, then x minus 1 will come down. Clear all of you? Now we have found the value for both the expression. F of 1 by x value is this, and 1 divided by f of x value is 3x plus 1 divided by x minus 1. Clear students, all of you clear? Next we will see the sixth question. Before going into sixth problem, we have to know about some rules. See, sum, difference, product and quotient of two functions. Two function means added together f of x and g of x. Okay, so far we have seen only one function f of x. Now we are going to see f of x and g of x. Two functions we are going to see. F of x and g of x are two functions having same domain and codomain. I have told you in part 1 video itself what is domain and codomain, and you also learned in 10th standard, isn't it? So if a function f of x and g of x is having the both domain and codomain same means, how can we write this? There are four possibilities. First one is both sum and difference. Sum means add, difference means subtract. So in first one itself they are given both sum and difference. The second one is product. The third one is quotient. Quotient means divide. And the fifth one is with constant. They have given the rules. See, f plus or minus g. This formula is applicable for both addition and subtraction. F plus or minus g of x is equal to, how can we write this? F of x plus or minus g of x. We can write. Clear? We can separately apply the functions to x. Now in product we will see f of g into x is equal to the same in product also f of x into g of x we can write. Clear? In fourth one, division, f divided by g of x is equal to f of x divided by g of x. But the denominator part should not be equal to 0. Clear? Then fourth one is cf into x is equal to, the c you have to write separately and you have to combine f of x, where c is a constant. So based on the rule, now we are going to solve the sixth question. See the question of sixth one. If f of x is equal to e power x and g of x is equal to log e power x, then find, they have given in sixth question 4 subdivision we have to find. Clear? Here I have done only one subdivision. After erasing this, I will write second subdivision, third subdivision and fourth subdivision answer. Now we will go for the solution. Given f of x equal to e power x and g of x is equal to log e power x. Students, what is the first subdivision? F plus g into 1. Which means what rule it will come? It will come in the first rule. F plus g of x is equal to f of x plus g of x. F of x value we know. What is that? E power x. So substitute here. Plus g of x value is log e x. So log e x. Right. Then now we know instead of x what we are having in the question? 1. So instead of x you just substitute 1 here. So wherever you are having x you put 1. So e power 1 plus log e base e power x, instead of x you have to put 1. Student, this is one formula in differential calculus. Log base e power 1 answer is 0. Clear? So now this answer has become 0. E power 1 plus 0. Answer is equal to what? E. For the first subdivision we have got the answer as E. Clear? Similarly we will do the second, third and fourth now. Students, now we are going to see the second subdivision. Clear? F of gx is equal to f of x g of x. This is what rule we have written? Second rule. See, f of gx is equal to f of x value of what we are having, e power x, into g of x value what we are having, log e x we are having. Isn't it? Now f of g instead of x we are having 1. So wherever you are having x, you just substitute 1. So f of g instead of x I am having 1. So e power 1 into log e1. See students, here log e1 value what I have told in first subdivision. See the fourth subdivision also in red marker I have written. What is the value? 0. So e into 0 is what? 0. Any number if you multiply with 0, we will get answer as 0. So f g into 1 answer is 0. Clear? Next we will see the third subdivision. In third subdivision they are given 3f into 1. Now tell me what rule it will come. It is the fourth rule which is using constant with function. Isn't it? So constant cf into x is equal to cf of x we can write. Instead of constant we are having here 3. So 3 f of x is equal to c is 3 f of x. Next step 3 f of x value we know it is e power x. So substitute here. But they need 3f into 1. So here also wherever you are having x you put 1. 3 e power 1 is what? 3e. Clear all of you the third subdivision? These are all very simple problems. Now fourth subdivision 5g1. So the same formula here also you are going to apply. Here f they have given, here g they have given. So 5 into g of x we will get. Isn't it? 5gx means how can we write? 5 constant separately we can write and g of x we can write. Now g of x value what they have given here? Log e x they have given. So write that. Next 5g1 for in x we are saying 1. So wherever you are having x you put 1. 5 log e instead of x I have written 1. You all know log e1 value is 0. So 5 into 0 answer is 0. For the fourth subdivision answer is 0. Students, with this our sixth problem is over. Next we will see the seventh question. This is the seventh question. Draw the graph of the following functions. Students, in seventh question totally we are having 6 subdivision. I will do some problems and remaining problems you are going to do the assignment. Clear? This is very easy. How we have in 10th standard you have done graph now. The same model only this we are going to do. Okay. Now see the first question. F of x is equal to 16 minus x square. Students, for this solution we will see now. See, you can choose suitable values for x. Clear? You can choose suitable value. Whatever value you want, you can substitute for x, and you have to determine the value of y. Clear? Now, first I have taken in the place of x I am going to substitute 4. If you need, you can substitute 12. If you need, you can substitute 6. Any value you can give. Suitable value you can give for x. Clear? Now I am giving x is equal to 4. 16 minus x value is 4. So 4 square. The next step 16 minus 16 is equal to 0. When I am substituting 4, what answer I am getting? 0. So plot that in table. 4 means 0 I am getting. The next I am going to substitute 0. In the place of x I am going to substitute 0. So 16 minus 0 is what? 16. So when I am substituting 0, I am getting 16. Next in the place of x I am going to put minus 4. Clear? So if I substitute minus 4 means 16 minus 6 I am getting, which is equal to 0. So when I am substituting minus 4 I am getting 0. Students, after writing this table column, you have to just plot the plot points in the graph. See how I have plotted. The first point is what? 4, 0. Where 4, 0 will come? In x-axis it will come. Okay. Now you all know how to write the graph, isn't it? Now 4, 0 means it will come here. Next is what? 0, 16. 0, 16 means it will come in y-axis. So 16 is positive. So here I have kept dot. Can you able to see 0, 16 is here. Clear all of you? If you need, I can write in the bracket the values also. Now I will write now. See, I have made the points here. Here is 4, 0 and here is 0, 16 and there we are having minus 4, 0. It is enough if you find 3 values. Clear? Now if you join the dots, we are getting a curve. Okay, downward curve. Okay, this we'll say downward curve, we'll say it as a parabola. Clear? This is a parabola. This parabola is open downward. Okay, regarding parabola, you will read in the second chapter. That time I will explain you detailedly. Now this is in the shape of parabola, downward parabola. Clear students? That's all. The problem is over. First subdivision problem is over. Next, very important thing I forgot to tell you. Students, after drawing this line, you have to write for which equation you have drawn this parabola. If for which equation you have drawn, if the question you have to write in this. Okay, this usually you will do in 10th standard also. Isn't it the same you are also going to do? Okay, in 7th question, second subdivision we will see now. Next, in 7th question, second subdivision we are going to see. See the question, f of x is equal to modulus of x minus 2. What they are given? F of x is equal to modulus of x minus 2. Students, wherever they are giving the question in modulus, you have to take plus value and as well as for the minus value. We have to do 2 calculations. See, first solution will go now. F of x is equal to modulus of x minus 2. Students, you all know modulus inside, if you are getting negative, you will write positive. Isn't it? Now I am not going to consider this modulus fully. Inside value alone, first I am going to take. Inside the modulus, what we are having? X minus 2. Okay, if x is greater than or equal to 2, I have written. Why I have written means x is greater than or equal to means you will include this 2 also. Isn't it? In 10th standard in chapter 1 you have did like this. In this line if there means you will include this number. Isn't it? So greater than or equal to 2 means 2 you have to include. Then greater than 2 is what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more values is there. So you can substitute any value. Now you see students, I am substituting. First I am taking 2. 2 minus 2 is what? 0. Next I am taking 3. Instead of x I am substituting. Clear all of you? Clear? So here x is greater than or equal to 2. 2 means I can take 2, 3, 4, 5 and goes on. I can take the values 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and goes on for x. Clear? Now first I am taking the x value as 2. So 2 minus 2 is what? 0. Next I am taking the value for x. 3 minus 2 is what? 1. Next I am taking the value for x is 4. 4 minus 2 is what? 2. So you can give any value, but what we are getting for x minus 2, the answers are 0, 1, 2, everything will be in the positive. Clear? So if x is greater than or equal to 2 means the x minus 2 will be in positive. Suppose here minus x minus 2, which means when you will get negative value means if x is less than 2. Clear? When x is less than 2 means you will get negative value. See, I have done some example. Negative value I am going to substitute. Here 1 minus 2. And first less than x is less than 2 means what? You should not supposed to take 2. Here not that equal to sign is not there. Less than or equal to is there means you have to consider 2. But still we don't have that line. You have to leave 2 and less than 2 is what? 1. Less than 1 is what? 0. Less than 0 is what? Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 and so on. You can give any value. See now I am going to give first 1. 1 minus 2 what I am getting? Minus 1. Negative value I am getting. Next give value 0. 0 minus 2 what is that? Minus 2. Again I am getting the negative value. Next you give minus 1. Minus 1 minus 2 is what? Minus 3. Students, when x is less than 2, we are getting negative value. When x is greater than or equal to 2, we are getting the positive value. In the next step, how I have written this means to multiply inside minus x minus into x is minus x, minus into minus is plus 2. So 2 minus x if x is less than 2. Okay, this only we are doing for the to represent in the graph. Now we'll go to the solution. See, now f of x is equal to modulus of x minus 2. Okay, now only we are going to find the value for the table. Clear all of you? F of x is equal to modulus of x minus 2. That is our question. Now I am going to give you any value you can give, students. You can give 0, 1, 2, 3, any value you can give. I am giving for x 0. So in the place of x I am going to put 0. 0 minus 2 is what? Minus 2. You all know inside the modulus if you are getting negative value, what it will become? Positive. So it has become positive 2. Then give positive 2 instead of x. So 2 minus 2 we are getting modulus of 0 is again 0. F of 4. So 4 minus 2 is 2. I told you it is enough if we found 3 value. When I substitute 0 I am getting 2. When I am substituting 2 I am getting 0. When I am substituting 4 I am getting 2. Just you have to plot the 3 values in the graph. See how I have plotted. First value is what? 0, 2. See, I have plotted here 0, 2. The second value is what? 2, 0. That will come in x-axis. Okay. Now, the last value is what? 4, 2. I have plotted here. Clear all of you? Then join the line. If you join 0, 2 and 4, 2, it will be, you will get straight line and it will be parallel to x-axis. Isn't it? Now, you see students, this side. In graph, this is the first quadrant. Everything will be positive, isn't it? So where we are getting positive equation y equal to x minus 2, if x is greater than or equal to 2 means we will get the positive solution. So write that equation in positive quadrant. Then where we will get negative values when y equal to 2 minus x, if x is less than 2 means we will get negative value. Write that in second quadrant. The equation surely you have to write in the graph so that only you will get full mark. Students, all of you are clear? Clear all of you? Students, this part you no need to write in a class book. Just for your understanding I have written. If you need, you can write this in your pencil side. Clear all of you? Clear? You can write this in side with your pencil. Next, we'll see the third subdivision. In 7th question, now we are going to see the third subdivision. See the question, third subdivision, f of x is equal to x into modulus of x. I told you wherever you are getting modulus, you have to check both positive and you have to do it for negative. Clear? See, we are not, see if I put plus x, I am going to get answer as x. If I am going to put minus x here, I am going to get positive x only. But I am not saying the result inside the part. Okay, inside the modulus, this value only we are going to take. Okay, we are not going to see the result. We are not going to see the answer. We are going to see this part, inside part alone. Now we are going to take. Clear? Now let's see the question. F of x is equal to x modulus of x. That is our question. Clear? Now f of x we will take it as y. Y is equal to x. This x I have written. Now first modulus inside this positive means it will become positive x I have taken. Inside value only I am taking. I am not taking the answer. Inside first I am taking modulus inside positive means. See, I have taken inside the value, now positive means I have taken x. So x into x is what? X square. X square when it will get means if x is greater than or equal to 0. Here, now greater than or equal to 0 means what? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 is from 0 and we are including all the positive values. Here, if it is inside modulus is positive, then you will get all the positive values with 0. Next, inside modulus suppose you are getting minus. See, here I have written y equal to x into inside modulus suppose minus means, so I have taken minus x. So x into x is x square minus. Here inside part of the modulus only we are taking. minus x square. If x is less than 0. Less than 0 means 0 we are not considering. Less than 0 means what? Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. All those things are negative values we will get here, minus x square. So for y equal to x square we are going to solve separately and we are going to find one tabular column. And y equal to minus x square you are going to find the values and you are going to find another tabular column. Then both together we are going to plot in the graph. Clear all of you? Now you see y equal to x square is the first. So y equal to x square. So suppose if I am taking x equal to 0, what will be my y? 0 square is what? 0. Suppose if I am taking x equal to 1, 1 square is what? 1. Suppose I am taking x equal to 2, 2 square is what? 4. X equal to 3 means what? 3 square is what? 9. See, everything we are getting in positive. Okay, similarly I am going to do for y equal to minus x square I am going to do. See, here x equal to 0 if I substitute I am getting 0. X equal to minus 1 if I substitute what I am getting? Minus 1. X equal to minus 2 if I substitute what I am getting? Minus 4. Listen students, here you have to listen very carefully. Here what is that is y equal to minus x square, which means this minus is not for this x square. That minus you have to write separately outside. Clear? If x is minus 1 means you have to write this minus outside. Now instead of this x we are having minus 1 the whole square. So minus 1 into minus 1 is positive 1. But outside we are having 1 minus 2. So only we are writing minus 1. Clear? Similarly for this also. Outside minus you have to keep outside only. Inside the x only are going to minus 2 the whole square means minus 2 into minus 2 is what? Plus 4. So this minus you have to write means we are getting minus 4. Okay, so y equal to x square, what are the values we have got? When x is 0, y is 0. When x is 1, y is also 1. When x is equal to 2, y is also 4. When x is equal to 3, y is 9. When y equal to minus x square, what are the values we have got? 0, 0, minus 1, minus 1, minus 2, minus 4, minus 3, minus 9. So both the values together we are going to substitute in the graph. See, first we will see this 0 comma y equal to x square. See here 0 comma 0 means what? Middle. 1 comma 1, 1 comma 1. Both are positive. Next 2 comma 4. Next one is 3 comma 9. You join up to this. Now the y equal to minus x square, what are the values you have got? Here also 0 comma 0 is there. So keep, already we have kept off, so leave it. Next is minus 1 comma minus 1. Next is minus 2 comma minus 4. Then the last one is minus 3 comma minus 9. Clear all of you? Then you all know from here to here we have got y equal to x square, positive values. From 0 comma 0 to minus 3 comma minus 9 it will be here getting negative value. So you write y equal to minus x square comma x is less than 0. Clear student? All of you are clear about the 7th question? Next we will see the 4th question. And 7th question, 4th subdivision we will see now. Clear? Now in 7th question, 4th subdivision we are going to see. See what is the question? F of x is equal to e power 2x. Clear? What is the question? E power 2x they have given. So write f of x equal to e power 2x. We have to give some values for x, isn't it? First I am giving 0, y equal to this f of x you have to consider as y. Y equal to e 2 power, in the place of x I am substituting 0. What will I get? 2 into 0 is what? 0. E power 0 is what? Equal to 1. In lower class we have learned in exponents and power chapter. Any number power 0 is what? 1. Clear? 1 lakh power 0 is what? 1. So here e power 0 answer is 1. Next we are substituting x is equal to 1. Now implies y equal to e 2 power 1 equal to e square we have got. Students, how I have written 7.3 means in exponent one table they will give you during the exam. Okay, like logarithmic you will see tables, no, like that exponents you will be having one paper or else they will provide you book. Okay, so you have to see where the x square value is, what you have to see, and according to that you have to write the value. Here e power e square value in exponent table is 7.3 we are having. Clear? Next I am going to substitute instead of x minus 1. Y equal to e 2 power minus 1. 2 ones are what? Minus 2. So in exponent, same exponent table itself, e power minus 2 equal to 0.14 you are having. Clear? In exponent table you will have these values, or otherwise e power minus 2 is what? 1 divided by e square, isn't it? So if you divide 1 divided by 7.3 means we will get 0.13 something. So approximately we have written 0.14. Otherwise the values will be in your exponent table itself. So by that seeing you can write the values. Clear? Now we will write the table. When I am substituting 0, I have got 1. When I am substituting 1, I am getting 7.3. When I am substituting minus 1, I am getting 0.14. Clear? These are the values we are going to plot in the graph. See, when I am substituting 0, I have got 1, so I have plotted 0, 1. Then when I have substituted 1, I have got 7.3. 7.3 means after 7 it will come. So I have 1, 7.3. Then last value is minus 1, 0.14. So minus 0.14 is very minute value, isn't it? When 0.0 to 1 it will come. So minus 1 to 0.4, 1.4 I have plotted and I have joined the line. Now in question what they have given, y equal to e power 2x you have to write. Clear? Seventh sum, fourth subdivision is over. Students, in 7th question still we are having 2 more subdivision that you are going to do as homework. Clear? Next you will get your homework problems.